This is how you set up every site on every rank map in Rainbow Six Siege. I show you default setups, but also some advanced and pro league level setups that we run in champion rank as well. Don't forget, I do coaching sessions to help you improve your game sense, mechanics, and so much more. You can get info on prices and sessions by sending me a DM on Discord. My Discord is in the description. Let's get to the video. Okay, let's start with our first map, Nighthaven. First of all, you want to reinforce this wall right here on Aqua. Make some feet holes because this is where you have cover and you can hold the feet holes for anyone to push in. Sometimes you can also make a rotation and put a shield there and actually kind of try to contest it. You want to reinforce these two garage walls, make a rotation, reinforce this, make a peek hole. Now, this one can be different. Why? Because since we have a rotation, we want to be able to fall back and not get shot, right? So you can technically reinforce this, but then you won't be able to hold this angle, for example, right here, this angle right here. So once you reinforce this, both of these angles are gone, but you can rotate. So it really depends to you, your team, however you play, right? Obviously, IT walls should be reinforced. That's very simple. Then for the garden wall, or actually the server wall, you want to reinforce this, make a rotation. We want to contest map control. We don't want to lock ourselves in the site. So make it jump or vault rotation. So if attackers take control, once they want to get in, they have to make sound, jump, be vulnerable like this. Their crosshair gets messed up so you can get the kill. Garden wall should be reinforced too. And you can make some like default holes, for example, this one to the nighty window downstairs. Or for example, this one. So if bandit is tricking, he can kind of cover this window in case anyone jumps in, or Ash or Zofia wants to shoot their charges from below to get rid of the bandits. And you'll have one more reinforcement in your pocket that you can use on this rotation. Let's say you contested map control, you went back, they opened the breach, now you just reinforce it and you have bandit charges, I don't know, mute jammers, kite, whatever, right? But you can also reinforce this wall. Why? Because you want to trick this wall right here, so you don't want them to take meeting and then wallbang you or just open it up and put pressure on you. So you have two options, this one or this one. Moving on to downstairs, let's get rid of these like easy reinforcements, these two right here and one single breach right here, easy peasy. Okay, then we have to talk about these holes and these walls right here. So which one you should reinforce? So check this out. If I make a hole right here, this is exposed all the way if I want to rotate from this door. Now I made a rotate here, put a reinforcement so I can kind of contest EXO, you know, hold the staircase, come back. From here I can hold the pillar push. So you need to do this rotation, reinforcement, but I'm not exposed to the breach. So I can just do this, right? Come back to the side and still pick these head holes. So in my opinion, what you should do is reinforce this wall right here. And for this wall, in my opinion, it's better that you reinforce this because you can hold the window and you can also hold the door right here. You have this box right here. You can pick the head holes. Then you have reinforcement that you can cross to. So I think this is the perfect setup right here. Now this reinforcement that I used, you can use it also, for example, there. But the reason I did that is because when attackers are coming down barrel or storage, I don't want them to wall bang people on side. I only want them to be exposed to these feet holes and that feet hole. I made a head hole just to explain later. Maybe you can use this head hole right here to contest anyone pushing Animus and just pushing into pillar. So you can kind of deny the push, right? But I haven't seen really anyone doing these head holes, so only feet holes that they can actually hold the staircase from right here. And at the end you have three reinforcements for the hatches, one right there in warehouse, one EXO, and one storage. Moving on to kitchen dining. First of all, reinforce the dining walls. This is very obvious. Then for this kitchen wall, you have to see where you want to play, which is right here behind the cover, obviously. So you don't want to get wall banged and exposed from the window, right? Make some head holes. With these head holes, you can contest the breach in case no one's on the window, and at the same time, hold anyone dropping the hatch or pushing the other side. Now here's the tricky part. Some of your reinforcements should go top floor. One of them is right here with some head holes. Someone should contest top floor because they're gonna go top, play vertical, push you out of your position, and then you're cooked. They're gonna open the site, go in, they're gonna literally take care of the bandits and mute jammers and kite chargers from top. So you're forced to go offside, they go in, plant the bomb, GG's. You need to defend top floor. So reinforce this, so you don't get wall bang from that window. You can contest this area with the zombie, with Daycare, with different operators, okay? Castle maybe, make a rotation. You can hold the window, you can hold this, again, for contesting area, and reinforce these two garden walls. Obviously, we want to make some feet holes in case they want to push into the side. We can contest that. And for this area, this is a bit advanced. You can just reinforce this completely, up to you. But you want to reinforce this, make a rotation. Why? Because again, you want to contest map control. You want to waste attackers' time. If you just sit on site, reinforce this, then they just take it for free and you're pinched, you can't do anything. But since you have a rotate, you have the freedom to move around, come to this hallway, challenge attackers, push in the hallway, and then go back to side again. So you can try to defend this area. And these two walls, you see, I haven't reinforced them because I still have 2 reinforcements left. I want to talk about this. Again, this is advanced. We can make a rotation. We can make some feet holes. So even if they open the hatch, once they drop, you can get the kill. So with these walls that you haven't reinforced, you can actually reinforce here in order to be able to play here. That's why I said castle could be good, because you can castle this window. But yeah, this is a bit advanced. And for last bomb site storage and control room, most of your reinforcements are going to be top floor. So we have 2 here, and then technically you have to do top floor setup again. So 2 reinforcements garage, 2 IT, 2 guard, and fully you have to reinforce it this time because we want to contest map control top floor and make the vert holes on the top. The same goes for the other side too. So I can see the window. That's the door right there. If they want to walk in and plant, I can cover it. And all of this area is just like vert spots. You can make holes anywhere you want. You can pop the hatch in case you want to fall back as well. And you still have like 1 or 2 reinforcements, I believe. So you can, again, talked about this before, reinforce this or this, up to you. And you're left with 1 reinforcement that you can use here if you want to, or here, up to you, like so many different spots, or here. It really depends on your playstyle, on your team again. But about the rotations, this rotation should be here, so you're not exposed to the other rotation. If it was here, then you would have possibly died in case there's someone on site. Okay, so it should be here that you can rotate in, and then you can rotate again into storage. Or you can actually make some head holes all the way. If you feel confident that you can play on the staircase and hold long angle all the way to storage, and you can control the hallway. Let's move on to Lair, another map that most of you guys don't want to play, and it's hard for you to set up the site, don't know what to do. So easy reinforcements, obviously these 2 and these 2. Make head holes on the right side. Do not reinforce the right side, okay? Some of you gonna argue that, oh, this is exposed to the nighty hall and whatever. Doesn't matter, okay? If you reinforce the right side and make head holes on the left, you're exposed to the window. Therefore, when you want to swing, you're just gonna die. This doesn't look good for another reason. You have reinforcement, open hole, open door. It doesn't make any sense. You can't defend this, okay? Obviously, head holes, rotation, another rotation into side. This side, so we are not exposed to the door and can go in and out. But this side should be reinforced so I don't get wall banged. Rotation, head holes. This allows me to hold the bridge from all the way here, and also contest this window, jump in right here. Reinforcement. For advanced players, champion players, you should make it rotate, extend, and you should reinforce this wall. Because if you don't, you know, you can get pressured and get killed. It leads exactly to the rotation, right? And this is for advanced players. You set up your barbed wires again. It's all about wasting time and all of those things. Utility, you see it so many times in Pro League. And the only thing I missed is bathroom holes. And one more thing is, if you decide to reinforce both of these walls, you should reinforce this wall too. Because if they open this, they can get an angle right here to this pixel angle, so be careful with that one. Let's talk about downstairs. So first of all, this single wall should be reinforced. Then we have 1 in weapon right here, 2 bottom garage. These 2 walls to met, you should make beat holes, but you can reinforce the left side just to have more cover. So you don't get wall bang and you don't give them this angle to here. A rotation to toxin, a rotation between sides, obviously, 2 reinforcements on connector, and obviously we have hatches. So 1 hatch right here and 1 hatch in toxin. I have to mention, in higher ranks, in advanced or pro league level, they make rotation into the staircase, so you can hold the window, hold the staircase. They even put a mirror window here. So for our third bomb side, we have bunks and briefing. So you want to reinforce these 2 walls right here, make a rotation on the left side, reinforce only the left side because it leads to the door and you're exposed here, and make feet holes. By the feet holes, you have a pillar, so you're covered, okay? You don't have to reinforce that. Reinforce this wall behind you, or actually reinforce both of them. Advanced again, pro league, you can make a rotation, contest this area, so you can fall back later on. But the objective is to defend top floor. You need to make rotation top floor, you need to reinforce 1, 2, and even those 2 walls right there, just to make them waste their utility. So you can play here, and you can make a lot of vert holes. And you can open all of the hatches, so in case you have to drop and go get the diffuser or whatever, kill someone, you always have the option to fall back. So this hatch is open, and again, you can make holes on this door and hold anyone from pushing it. So if 3 or 4 guys defend top floor, it's basically GG's. They have to come for you top floor, or have some like send strategy, you know, that's what you see in Pro League. Send strategy, ying strategy, flashes, smokes, to be able to plant in some corner. So bring bulletproofs, bring warden, and just defend top floor with the holes, reinforcements, rotations, and they can't do anything. Let's go over Clubhouse. This should be easy. So 2 CCTV walls, okay, 1 casual, 1 red middle wall right here, and then 1 construction single. Do not reinforce these construction walls to lodge, okay? It's a mistake. Make head holes, make a rotation to red stairs, make holes on the top so you can like do this, and you can throw C4. And these holes that I made, you can watch the garage stairs, right? So obviously head holes, no rotation, okay? Reinforcement on the left side. So the player in garage can actually play by rafter 2, rafter 1, and don't get wall banked, right? And the rest of the reinforcements should be garage for wasting time and their utility. Your objective is to play in garage, waste as much as time you can. If they don't push there, it's fine. You can go back to these head holes, contest the breach, hold the construction, window, and construction push. And also red stairs, so this is a power position. Next we have gym and master bedroom. So let's talk about for sure reinforcements, okay? This bathroom one, you have to do it. Then we have 2 jacuzzi walls that you should do it. You need to make it rotate on the right and also left, okay? This one is definitely more important. If you don't make this one, no problem, but you have to make feet holes. And then you should reinforce this wall. Why? Let me explain. If you don't, you're just gonna get shot from a gym window. And you see how I'm exposed still to this window? That's why you make the rotate in the middle, so you have cover from the mattress and also the reinforcements, and rotate out. Then you come into lodgy, reinforcement on the right side, make it rotate. Construction single again should be reinforced. And again, most of your reinforcements gonna go into cash for wasting time, utility, all of those things. This is how you defend, okay? Make head holes so your teammates or you can actually cover both windows from all of it here. Now I still have like 3 or 4 reinforcements. Let's talk about this. This is how I do it. I reinforce the whole cache. I sit here, waste time with Jaeger, Vomite, but I see some people reinforcing CCTV. No problem. You can reinforce CCTV. You can extend more to red stairs, but I don't like it. Personally, I don't want to do that. So you can make a rotation, put a shield top red, put Vomite discs and whatever. And you can even reinforce this garage wall. Why? Because if you don't, they can cut you off, right? From garage to all the way construction doors. So, you know, they can kill you, they can cut off your rotation. So yeah, you can change your setup however you like it. Last bomb site for Clubhouse is Church Arsenal. So we have rotation to Arsenal to blue and also Church. So we have a double rotation, okay? Rotation, rotation, reinforcement in the middle. And this one, again, depends to you. You want head holes or feet holes. 2 reinforcements on Church on the right side. Head holes on the left. I can hold the motor drop kinda, and also put pressure on the main stairs. If you reinforce these, attackers just see it and then take it for free. Rotation in the middle of side, 2 reinforcements in dirt. 1 reinforcement should be here on the blue, because if you don't, you're just gonna get wall banged from all the way old pit, and you can't play closed door. And we have 3 hatches, so blue, kitchen, and moto. With this 1 reinforcement, you can reinforce this wall. Why? Because then you can actually swing the double door, not get wall banged from the hatch when it's open, and you still have the rotation a bit to the left, okay? So that's something you can't do. Or you can reinforce back of Armory. Why? You have seen it so many times. Attackers have a bog, ash, whatever. They rush, open this up, get in, and they use it to rush into the side, get the bomb down, and kind of surprise defenders back of Armory, right? Or sorry, by AK. We don't see this strat much. We usually adapt to this type of strategies. So it's better if you make feet holes. In case someone's main stairs, you come here and hold the kitchen hatch drop. You can even make a rotation here for yourself. So in case you're playing back of Armory and you want to surprise attackers pushing short hole, you can just do this. Next map is bank, and we have lockers and servers. So first of all, we have 5 hatches for this pump site. We have one here in open area, another one in an open area or closet, one is elevator, one in vault, which is in lobbies, that's 4. And last hatch that you should reinforce is in server. You want to reinforce this hatch, don't open it. Most of the time you can use it to waste time. You have seen Pro League players, high rank players, they sit behind the server and waste as much as time and utility they can. Reinforce these 2 walls. I've seen some people making holes here. Sure, you can use it, but then you're giving them free access to the side. So reinforce it, waste their time, then they are left with no utility probably, so they can't get in. They have to push through the door. This wall on the right, rotate on the left, another reinforcement here, so in case they open the hatch, they can't shoot you, okay? Sometimes they can just like shoot you right here when you're sitting behind the reinforcement. Head holds garage, you shouldn't reinforce garage, and you can hold the default pan from right here. And you can cover the side hatch drop or whatever. You should defend garage from the start, so no attacker should be able to get into garage. That's your mistake. When you reinforce this, you just want to sit on site, you give this area for free. Some holes on the top, because with these holes, I can have a one-way angle to top main. I like to make feet holes in case attackers want to push vault. I can just shoot them here, or even a rotation. And from this rotation or like holes, you can hold the push all the way to the bump side. I made these holes on the top so I can throw smokes, whatever, C4s, the chunk of fire and whatever. Rotation here. The reason why I made rotation on the left side is because you're not exposed to that pixel angle, right? Right there. You don't want to have a rotate here. And also a rotate here would be good just to be more flexible, right? In case someone's in garage, being able to get here. And you don't have to use only this rotate. Top floor bump side on bank, CEO and lounge. First of all, those 2 walls on the left side should be reinforced 100%. Now let's talk about this. You can make holes on the left and on the right. You shouldn't reinforce both of the walls. If you're reinforcing both walls, you're in copper, you're in, I don't know, paper wood or something like that. You can make head holes on the right, put pressure on attackers taking top square, or you can do this, which is not bad. I mean, you can have like a pixel angle. It's harder for them to deal with you. So they are pushing, they can't see, they have to crouch, but you're holding this angle. So now we have rotation to janitor, rotation to meeting or long desk, rotation to front desk, and rotation to hall again. 2 reinforcements on elevator wall, so they don't wall bang us from rappel. I like to reinforce this wall because it leads to these 2 windows, so they can actually get an angle all the way to here. And if you're playing castle, you can play on this spot on side, and with these head holes contest both breaches and also janitor. Now we are missing some reinforcements. That's why you should reinforce 2 walls in stock. You already know the reason, I've said it a million times. Feet holes, so we can hold the jump in. And I believe we have still 2 reinforcements left. So you can decide, do you want to reinforce these 2 walls or do you want to reinforce these 2 walls in the middle? Again, it depends. If I make holes here, I'm going to kind of be exposed to top square from those windows. So I don't know. I would like to reinforce this and this. And then maybe like make some holes just to be able to throw smoke, C4s, whatever. Warden maybe can play here. He can place a mirror window. And last bump side on bank, we have open area and kitchen. So open area and kitchen. Let's start with top floor. You have 2 hatches that you should reinforce. So one in stock and one in janitor. You should also reinforce these 2 walls. Why? We need to hold top floor. Okay, if we don't hold top floor, they take it, open the hatches, play vertical in 1 minute, and then you're cooked on site. So you need to waste some time up here. If you have a different strategy and different approach, sure, you can get rid of these 2 reinforcements, no problem. This wall should be reinforced, which leads exactly to open air window. We don't want to get wall banged while we are playing. And this wall is one of the most important ones in my opinion. Why? Because you can play on this cubicle, hold kitchen, hold the window, the hatch drop, and also open area door, and maybe possibly archives rotation and just like this janitor hatch. Then you're left with 4 reinforcements, which I decided to just show you this. Kitchen walls should be all reinforced. You can make some head holes on one of the walls, but yeah, we are not playing Pro League, you're playing solo, duo, whatever, you don't want to do this. So reinforce all 4. make it rotate to archives, you need to do this, okay? Do not reinforce archives walls. It doesn't make sense. You're just locking yourself in again. And you need to contest this area. So barbed wires, proxies, whatever you want to do. Some feet holes. So in case they want to take open area door and push into side, they have to deal with you first. If they want to drop the hatch, they have to deal with you first. If they want to go open kitchen wall, they have to deal with you first. You see, you have to play here. And you can open hatches for rotations. You don't have to open this one necessarily because it allows you to play in this corner. But in case you're getting pressured, you can just open it and drop down. And with these feet holes, you can make them even longer if you want to. Because then you can just go prone and hold the kitchen push in case no one is pushing open area window. Next, we have border, armory, and archives. Let's talk about armory wall first. Now, the reason why I reinforced left and kept the wall on the right soft is to explain to you the advanced version. So what pro players do is they make head holes on this wall to put pressure on people pushing balcony. Why? Because there's a defender inside of CCTV. So they're helping each other. Therefore, this defender right here can focus on break room, catwalk, and nighty hall. And also he has these like feet holes, so no problem. If that guy gets smoked or whatever, he goes back. This guy still has the feet holes to work with. Reinforcement should be right here so he doesn't get wallbang from easters. A rotation to hallway and another rotation to fountain. And he can still hold fountain from all the way here. Reinforcement on this side because this connects all the way to metal, okay? And you make some head holes right here. 3 reinforcements in office, okay? 1 reinforcement on archives right here because obviously this is just like the side, it leads to the office window. This one right here, this is your anchor spot maybe. You can make a bit of holes on the top if you want to pick the office level door or feet holes, but I don't know, it's up to you, however you like it. Rotation here would be perfect. Recently I learned this from Bolo, so you can just like go into side, you know, come back again. And I also learned this from pro players. So you make feet holes, which is better because you want to deny the plant and deny the push. And also they can't see you, you know. Before I was making like head holes, but it was just working both ways, you know. You reinforce this closet wall so you don't get wall bang from outside army in case they take it. Some feet holes to hold the push and also deny the plant like this. And we still have 1 reinforcement left. Again, it's up to you. You can reinforce armory wall, but we have other walls like this one, fountain, that you can just sit here, play here, and not get wall banged to all the way there. Or you can reinforce this and contest office more. Next bomb side, we have bathroom and tellers. So make a rotation next to the window, reinforce this wall so you don't get wall banged, and make head holes on this wall. This is for later when they want to drop, they're exposed and you can just shoot them. You have to make a rotation to workshop, do not reinforce bathroom walls, and also make a head hole right here so you can contest the side from workshop. If you make head holes right there, you can even hold the windows from all the way here. You can make a rotation to blue desk. And obviously, in order to defend here, we need to reinforce all these walls. Hatch should be reinforced too. This one, you can open it because you want to defend top floor, waste some time again, shoot some drones, and then you can fall back from here. Bathroom hatch should be reinforced too, unless you have some strategy on top floor, and this wall should be reinforced. We don't want them to open this up or just like have a rotation, get in there and plant the bomb. If you're a pro league player, if you're a pro league team, whatever, we have strategies with castle, make a rotation, castle this, and then you can just play it there. So in case they want to get in, I reinforce this wall, could be a useless reinforcement, but in case they take costumes, they cannot see the rotation all the way to bathroom and tellers. You can get rid of this one, then you have 2 reinforcements in pocket, so you can just do jail. Some feet holes would be good because if you're defending costumes, once they jump in, you know, we can just shoot them. Works the other way around too. And from workshop, you can just hold the bathroom hatch drop. Third bomb side on border, workshop and ventilation. Again, the objective is to defend top floor. If you're defending top floor with the vert holes, you're going to win. So reinforce armory walls, reinforce this closet wall right here again to not get wall bang. You can make the same feet holes. Open up the hatch for fallback in case they want to plant or whatever. You can't find the planter, you can just drop. There should be holes like this to the blue door, even bigger than this, and holes right here. So we can see anyone pushing bathroom. Now, since we have holes here, you might want to reinforce this wall top floor. Then for downstairs, again, reinforce these two walls, which is called jail. You can get rid of this one if you want to, but this basically stops you from getting wall bang outside of the window. And I reinforced this one too. So you might have a chance to actually play inside. If you have an anchor, that would be okay. So it doesn't get wall bang. Next map is Coastline. This is pretty easy for top floor, hookah, and billiards. Reinforce this wall, so you have cover on vase, and also left side, okay? Rotation on the right side, head holes in the middle, and reinforcement. So with this reinforcement, you can play on this reinforcement and contest aqua, you know, put pressure on aqua, deny the default plan, and not get wall bang from 90. And with these head holes, you can actually hold the 90 hole. These holes work from the other side too. For example, you can do this, right? Or this. All the 4 walls should be reinforced. However, you can do something that is actually good. This wall, you can just leave it soft and make head holes on it. Then you can hold anyone dropping the luggage platform or shoot anyone inside luggage. But then you cannot play here, but you really don't play here anyways. You usually play here, right? These 3 walls are more important. Make feet holes on aqua, so they have no cover to go on the left side. And for VIP, the reinforcement that we sacrificed, I mean, if you sacrifice it actually, and just like don't do it, you can use it here. So you don't have to make a rotation. But if you reinforce all the 4 walls, you have only 2 reinforcements left. You can decide to reinforce both walls into the hallway, which is like, okay, we are just kind of sitting on side, not extending. Or make a rotation and reinforce VIP and hold this area, because this is where most of the attackers push from. And with this rotation, don't worry about skylight. You can just sprint and dodge the bullets, okay? You're not gonna die, you're not gonna get killed. Next bomb site, we have kitchen and service, and I'm top floor. Why? Because I reinforced VIP walls. And you're wondering, what the hell? Well, we talked about it on bank. We need to defend kind of top floor. If you don't, they just open this wall, play vertical, push you out of your position, and then you're cooked. So it would be good to invest some reinforcement top floor. You make feet holes on these kitchen walls. Why? When attackers want to push, they're gonna get shot from lobby because you're there. And also it works the other way around. If you're here, if they want to push kitchen hall, you can get the kill. These 2 walls should be reinforced because it leads exactly to where you want to anchor. Reinforcement on the right side, rotation on the left side to the bomb and to the cover again. All these 3 service walls should be reinforced. In higher rank, you might see some strategies. So rotation on the right side. That's all good if you know how to play it. There should be a reinforcement on this bathroom walls so I don't get shot and wall banged from outside service. A jump to rotation. Feet holes here to deny the default plan right there. Next is penthouse and theater. So let's start with the easy ones. Obviously, VIP walls should be reinforced. This is the most important part of this bomb site that you have to defend. Reinforce this 90 wall, because if you don't, you're just gonna get wall bang all the way to theater door and 90. Same goes for this one. You need to reinforce this because you're just gonna get wall bang. Head holes next to these reinforcements. It allows defenders to contest this area with pressure. If you want to roam with castle, for example, it's not bad. You can do this. And you have some holes there, so you can defend the bomb site from all the way here. Now, about rotations and reinforcements on penthouse wall. In my opinion, the right side is the best one, because if you make rotation on the left, from outside of the breach, they get angled all the way to theater, and I don't like that. You can reinforce this. Obviously feet holes, so in case they drop, you can shoot them from VIP. For theater, you can reinforce this right side and leave this one soft. Usually people don't rappel much on this window, and even if they do, they have to run some strategy with it, you know? Some people pushing up white stairs or luggage, so then the whole push is gonna be from here. But if one guy is rappelling here, it's kind of useless, so he's not gonna do much. The reason why we made this is that I can hold luggage, put more pressure, cover my teammate in 90 hole, and also hold the staircase. If you don't want to do this, I understand, no worries, you can just reinforce it. You can make this hole right here and also make this wall soft, and then you get an angle to the window, to bathroom, and to Hall of Fame. Again, if you don't want to do this, no problem, I understand, you can reinforce this. This should be soft, and this should be soft in my opinion. You can put a crouch mirror behind it and try to just contest this area, and that's it for top floor bomb site. Now we have Skyscraper, and the bomb site that I want to talk about is gonna be Tea Room Karaoke, okay? But I'm on this side, so what you want to do is reinforce off side. We have one single breach on top of the staircase. We have another single breach and 2 reinforcements on office, okay? So you want to hold this area. Since the map is small, you have to contest this area in order to make sure you can just actually hold attackers down. And if they want to do a direct take, sure, they can be our guest, right? We can hold them down. This is our bomb site. Make a rotation to side like this. Don't reinforce these 2 walls. It's just going to be useless. Reinforcement on the right side. Then for karaoke, make a rotation, okay, to the top of the black stairs. Reinforce the wall on the left. Reinforce this wall too. So from the balcony, they cannot wallbang you, shoot you or whatever. You have these head holes, so you can use it to put pressure on the door right here. Reinforce this wall in front of the window. This is my opinion. I don't like to get wallbang in case they raffle on this window. So you reinforce that. Make a rotation. Reinforce geisha. Make feet holes. With these feet holes, you can put pressure on attackers pushing from drum and all of those things. And you have 1 more reinforcement left. You can reinforce this, okay, or you can reinforce this. Maybe this would be more valuable. If they want to take geisha, it's like a direct take. You have more cover, right? They have to use their utility more on geisha side. This is more like an end game reinforcement. And you can also reinforce the middle wall right here. And some holes to the staircase, or when they push to the balcony, and also the window. Okay. Next, we have office and exhibition. Office walls are very obvious, these 2, and another wall next to it. So I can actually sit behind the desk and hold the push from here, okay? And then reinforce the single wall to the balcony. Do not open it, do not do it for runouts or whatever. You're just gonna get everyone killed. So keep it reinforced. Rotation on the right side, reinforce head holes. Or you can make rotation both sides and just reinforce in the middle. 2 reinforcements to terrace, reinforcement to dragon, and also rotation, okay? It's good for holding map control. You can even play top of the staircase right here. And you have those head holes that you can put pressure on anyone, terrace or outside balcony. And we have 1 single breach right here. You have 1 more reinforcement left that you can use it anywhere. It's really up to you. You can actually reinforce this single wall by geisha, so you can hold this area. Next bomb site is going to be bathroom and bedroom, but we have to reinforce top floor again. I mean, you have seen it on different bomb sites, different maps. Why we do it? Reinforce top, exactly the same thing, right? Rotation, head holes, and a single reinforcement right there. We just don't do these anymore, okay? Because it's gonna be too much. And then we have so many like vert spots right here, you know, right here. With these verticals, I can hold like the lobby push, hold the bathroom window jump in. Now let's talk about the reinforcements on site. So 2 in bathroom. I used 1 right here in bedroom on the left side. I was thinking, why do I just reinforce this and let the guy push in so he gets some angles to, like, let's say bathroom door or just like right here. So you can keep this open just to challenge attackers and don't let them push, or you can just simply reinforce it, no problem. A rotation right here, so I'm not exposed to the bathroom window. I mean, I can just go. If it's right side, I'm fully exposed. And with this rotation, I can hold there, can sit behind the bomb. You can also reinforce this wall, because we need definitely 1 guy on site to just chill and whatever. That good spot is going to be in bathroom, okay? But if you want to play inside bedroom, so this reinforcement can protect us, you know, we don't want to get wall banged and lose the guy on site. And for kitchen barbecue, this is how you want to set up the site. So a rotation between the side, obviously. This wall in kitchen should be reinforced with a head hole, okay, so I can hold delivery. And a rotation next to the staircase. It's very good for the surprising the attackers on the staircase, and also people who are pushing from the other side. I made some holes here that you can hold the side. A rotation should be behind the bar. You can contest restaurant and then just fall back. This wall should be reinforced, otherwise we're gonna get wall banged and someone's gonna sit outside bathroom window and just hold this angle. Reinforce the wall on the right side, some feet holes, and the rest of the reinforcements should be top floor. So same stuff, rotation, vert holes, I can hold the bathroom. And check this out, you can see the whole side from top floor. Because of this, we have to reinforce geisha. So right here, this one and this one. We don't have to make like feet holes anymore because we are just defending top floor temporarily, and we might have to fall back. So, and hatch should be open. From hatch, you can hold the kitchen window and so many other spots. Let's talk about consulate. Top floor, you want to reinforce this wall on the right side. Why? Cover, open, cover, open. And you're also covered from all the way meeting door to the side. This is your bomb side. You want to defend this and all of that. So you don't want to get wall banged and leave this soft. And also, if you reinforce this, you're always just like stuck in this corner, you know, stuck in this corner with 2 open holes. So reinforce right side, head holes left, and head holes here, in my opinion. This is my setup, okay? You can change this. And you're like, oh, you're exposed to bathroom window. That's pretty stupid. I'm not exposed to bathroom window anymore, and I can hold both areas and also bathroom window. In case they go on the bathroom window, I'm careful, I can switch, do whatever. With these holes, I can hold the single bridge, and I forgot to reinforce single bridge too, so you should reinforce that obviously. This wall should be reinforced because from connector window all the way to yellow, you're exposed. So that's why reinforce the bathroom wall on the right side, make a rotation so you can go in and out. The reason why I reinforce this is so I can rotate and not get shot from the yellow guy. Yellow stairs wall should be reinforced. Reinforce this wall far right in meeting. Sometimes you can play here actually behind this board and also hold the door. You have feet holds. All admin walls should be reinforced, and this is where you want to play and contest with the rotation to manager, and you also can play in printer. You need to contest this area. If you don't reinforce these walls, you're gonna get wall bang from admin windows all the way to the long hallway. So they're just gonna cut you off. And you can also reinforce this wall if you want to, but it's not necessary. I mean, again, it depends to your strategy. If you have it soft from reception, you can just do this. If you have it reinforced, it allows you to rotate, come here, and make a play, I guess. Consulate Garage. Reinforce these 2 walls, very obvious. Now, this pillar right here and the walls, this is a huge topic. Everyone wants to know which side you should reinforce and whatever. In my opinion, this is the best one. Why? Let me explain. You're like, oh shit, I'm exposed to the hallway. I'm gonna get killed. No, you're not gonna get killed. Just go behind the pillar, bro. And you're also safe from the breach and from yellow stairs. So this is good. If they don't push the hallway, you have barbed wire, obviously, you have Melusi Banshee, you have Fenrir Gadget, it's barricaded, so many different things, okay? You have to rely on those things. You can just play behind the pillar and contest these 2 areas, okay? Also, at the same time, with this reinforcement and rotation, you can just, again, contest the breach, yellow stairs, and even retake if you want to. So this is huge in my opinion, how you're setting up this area. But if you reinforce left side, I mean, most of the things will just get absolutely fucked. Rotation from security to this hallway, security hall, reinforcement, rotation to kitchen, reinforcement, head holes, rotation again, reinforcement on the left side of kitchen wall and head holes so we can hold the backside push. This single wall should be reinforced. Didn't mention the hatch. Hatch also needs to be reinforced unless you have some strategy top floor and you want to leave the hatch open to fall back. And you need to reinforce this wall right here. Most of the people use it to rush, get in, reinforce it. You stop them from pushing in easy. They have to use utility and maybe they even just like forget about it, you know, don't do the strategy. You're left with 1 more reinforcement that you can use anywhere, to be honest. You can reinforce on this hatch, on that server hatch, maybe somewhere in top floor, you know. Third bomb side on Consulate is going to be Exposition, piano room. Let's start with this wall. You should reinforce the left wall and make a rotation to lobby. For the same reason that I explained again 10 million times. You need to contest map control. If you just reinforce it, they take it for free, open up the wall, and then just GG's, whatever. Reinforce these 2 walls in lounge so you can actually play here. Help your teammate playing behind the lobby desk. Make feet holes on the right wall. I mean, it's not gonna harm you. So when they want to push, you can shoot them. This one is reinforced. This is more important because it actually leads to the door and also all the way to the rotation. Now, Pro League level, a bit advanced again, you can leave this wall soft. Why? Because we can retake the yellow stairs, come here and kill people on site, you know, deny the plant and whatever. This is what happens in Pro League. If you don't want to do that, just reinforce it, no problem. This wall should be reinforced because this is where I have the most cover. It's important. I can hold closet, I can go through this rotation, hold the side. So this area should be reinforced and covered. The other side, no problem, it should be a rotation. And I'm also not exposed to lobby. Yellow should be reinforced. You can also sacrifice this reinforcement and not do it because later on we could use it. I mean, you can just use this for that one that we talked about. But again, some reinforcements should be top for it. One of them could be on yellow. You can do this if you want to. This is important. with some head holes again. Some vert holes. I can hold the push from top floor. I can hold the push from top floor. Same goes for lounge. And obviously reinforce the single wall on meeting. If you're in CEO, again, you can make these holes and hold the side from above. So yeah, the question is which wall you want to reinforce since you have one reinforcement left. You can reinforce the hatch if you want to, but that's not good since you're playing top floor. So open it up, waste some time, then you can drop the hatch, okay? Reinforcing yellow, sure, you can do that, but also at the same time, you can just do this. By making these holes, you're putting pressure on attackers when they want to go on bathroom window or spiral window. So that's something you can do. Or you can just reinforce this in case they want to push admin. They don't start like wallbanging you all the way to meeting and CEO. Let's move on to Chalet. For top floor, you see me top mess and you're wondering why. These should be also your reinforcement. This is how you set up site as well. Okay, we talked about contesting and wasting time. Reinforce top mess right here. This wall right here on the left side. There should be a double rotation. So when you go, you have cover with the reinforcement and head holes. So your teammate can just cover you from top blue. You have this reinforcement so you don't get wall banged from a small window. And yeah, this is the setup, the Rome's strategy and setup for top fireplace. But then when you reach the side, we have two office walls, one right here. So we are safe from the half wall and we can play with the shotgun. Head holes to hold them more. Rotation right side, head holes. With this rotation, I have cover. Can get in, get to the half wall, deny the plan and whatever. Don't worry about the big window. So many of you worry about the big window. You even reinforce this, okay? That by reinforcing this, you're telling attackers they have to only watch left side. And that's not good. So you reinforce that wall because of this. Just forget about it. Like you can play here, you can play here, and you're not like exposed to the window. And even if you like play here, you can hold the piano, you can hold the piano, you can hold the K9, you can hold all of these things. You don't even care about this. So just let it be. Rotation to closet. These two walls should be reinforced. This wall should be reinforced. So I can play here. Hold solar windows, solar stairs with these head holes. You can make more head holes, which is gonna be double from all the way bathroom to here. But be careful, attackers can use it against you as well. And yeah, that's it for top floor bomb site. Wine cellar and snowmobile. You have two reinforcements here on wine and then two reinforcements to bridge. Okay, this should be obviously reinforced. We don't want to get wall bang. In higher ranks, pro league, okay, not even higher ranks. They make head holes. They are different, okay? You don't have to do that. Two reinforcements on snowmobile and then both hatches. So this one connector and that one inside of dining. Now, this was pretty easy, right? But you can change this up and actually invest some reinforcements top floor. For example, you can make a rotation here and put a shield in boiler, ADSs, and just hold trench and also fridge. So you can waste more time, actually be able to defend downstairs better. I've seen some people also making some feet holes here. I don't like this because we are still giving them angle to pillar. But again, you can just get rid of this, use a top floor to roam and put pressure on attackers pushing downstairs. For example, you can make holes here with a rotation. And also you can do this, reinforce this wall and head holes. So imagine your teammate is defending the other side, the staircase and whatever, you're defending this side. So anyone pushing to fireplace, you can kill them, you can shoot the ram gadget, they cannot jump in the window, and you can leave the hatch open just to drop it. So yeah, you can play this way differently, but I showed you the normal setup, the default one, and also some advanced level. Bar and games for Chalet, you want to reinforce this wall in stock, make head holes, okay? With these head holes, we can hold bar, we can hold the other side, we can hold blue stairs, so many different things. And at the same time, you make head holes right here. So it works like both ways, right? If you can't pick from here, you can just get out of stock and pick fireplace. Reinforce this stock wall. This is like our safe spot, anchor spot. Reinforce this wall. We have to play behind the bar, so we don't want to get wall bang from games. A rotation. I'm not exposed. And most of the other reinforcements gonna be top floor. Two office walls. We place a shield top blue and defend this area and all of that. Kind of same setup that we talked about on top floor. You know, this right here, rotation, rotation, head holes. reinforcement here so I don't get wall banged from the single window. Hatch should be open. We can even have someone playing in library in this corner just to hold the rush and then drop down later on. Okay. And I don't know how many reinforcements I have left, but you can reinforce this wall and this wall. Or you can just get rid of those and maybe reinforce this wall. So if you have any player inside, he doesn't get wall banged because there could be lurkers from dining and West Main. So you can reinforce this, or you can just reinforce this. So in case you're playing in hallway and going around here, holding fireplace, you don't get wall banged. With this wall, I make feet holes. So once they come there and I see them, just get the kill. Next, we have kitchen and dining, and the setup is top floor actually. So reinforce these two office walls again. This one, head holes. Now we can technically reinforce this if we want to, okay? And holes obviously to be able to hold the side on the default plan, and right here on the office door. Same reinforcement for solar with the head holes, so we can actually contest top floor, you know, hold it down, and at the same time have the vert holes. Rotation to closet, rotation head holes here. This wall should be reinforced because it goes to West Main stairs and like West Main window. And usually you want to have someone on the staircase to contest this area. These two windows, they can't rappel in, and also trophy window. And you can also cover the side, cover West Main. Kind of the same thing goes for the other side. This one should be reinforced so they can't get in, you know, plant the one, all of those things. We only want head holes just to hold them down from jumping in trophy. A rotation to dining, another rotation to kitchen, two reinforcements on dining, one right here because this could be our anchor spot, you know, don't want to get wall banged. And for this wall, you make feet holes. Now you're left with one reinforcement. You can reinforce that wall that we talked about on jungle, or you can reinforce the hatch, or you can just like open it. And basically you can use it anywhere you want. Next map, we have Emerald Plains and we have CEO and admin. So these two walls should be reinforced. I like to make head holes here. Let me explain. You can hold that door to outside balcony like this. Okay. And people don't like this. They're scared that they're gonna get shot from that window. Sure, someone can rappel there and shoot you, but are you gonna play like here? So no, the guy's just not gonna sit there forever. If he sits there, let him sit there, okay? He's wasting time. You can just cross, quick peek, bait bullets, and just run. These head holes, you can use it to your advantage as well. Attackers can use it their advantage as well if they take this area, which they shouldn't. So you need to play around this area, have some barbed wire, someone play on the staircase. This is how you should hold this pump site. You shouldn't be sitting on site. Reinforce single wall, I think I said that, I'm not sure. Reinforce next to the rotation. Okay, we need rotation here. And then we have office. These two walls should be reinforced. Head holes, okay. This head hole allows me to hold this door right here, and also the window jumping. Two reinforcements here, so I'm safe. And also two reinforcements on the other side, gallery. So we are wasting their time, utility. They have to open this up, push, drone, all of this. You can even play here and then fall back to the side and hold the side from here too. Next bomb site is gonna be meeting, I guess, and gallery or whatever. So reinforce those two walls. Now here, I feel like I made a mistake. I reinforced all three walls. Last bomb site, I said make a hole on one of them, which was this one. But this bomb site, I was gonna say make a hole on the other side. So I can hold this door. And again, jumping from the window, okay? So that's what I should have done. I have a rotation here. I reinforce this and I open this just to show you, okay, the possibility and what you can do. You can hold the staircase from here, hold the window, reinforce this wall on the left. In case they open the breach, you don't want to get wall banged because these are just like wall bangable, right? You don't want to get wall banged all the way from outside breach. So that one should be reinforced. You don't want to make the rotation. I just like went through, reinforced these walls. Okay. Could be like holes or rotation. And then you can hold this door right here. And this single wall to library should definitely be reinforced. Unless you have some castle strategy to library. Now that I think about it, you can actually get rid of two of these reinforcements. And use one right here. Just to make sure you have cover. I mean, you're playing by the reinforcement. You can hold all of these things. And on the other side, you have a rotation and a cover again. So you can do that too. But up to you. See which one is the best. And for the last bomb site for Emerald Plains, kitchen and dining, reinforce these two walls. Reinforce these two walls. Make a rotation between sides, okay, on the left side, so you have cover from the door. You're not exposed to anything there, not even the window. Did I say reinforce these two walls? Yep. Reinforce this wall on the left side. Make a rotation or head hole. Mirror is perfect here, so you can hold the breach. And reinforce those two walls right there. And last one is gonna be on the hatch. And for these two walls, you can actually make some holes here if you want to, just to be able to hold the breach pushing from all the way here. That's something you can do. And the rest, I mean, the window, you can just jump over like this. Nothing special. Next map, we have cafe and we have bar and cocktail. So let's start with cocktail. This should be reinforced. Make a rotation. Can play here. Contest, what is it called? Have an angle to cigar, new hatch, and all of those things. Make holes on the top. These holes allow you to hold new hatch and also cigar. About the rotation to freezer. If you make it here, you get angle to skylight drop and basically long bar. With this one, you don't get that. Maybe you get angle like this. Left rotation is exposed to cocktail window, right rotation is not. So see which one you prefer. I've been making this rotation for a long time now, but I'm down to change and adapt and make a rotation on the right side. Freezer should be reinforced. This wall in the bathroom should be reinforced. Sometimes we reinforce it from the other side and put a mirror facing new hatch. A rotation to bathroom, head holds to piano, reinforcement to cover the rotation, two walls on red. And I still have reinforcements left, so you can reinforce these if you want to. For example, reinforce this, so you have cover on pixel. Or no, you don't have to. You can just like make feet holes, make head holes, up to you. A couple of things that you can do is, for example, do this. You know, open this up. So when you're in freezer and they're planting, you can just shoot them. Next pump side is kitchen and service. So we have bakery wall reinforced. This one, I don't have it reinforced. Why? Because you usually make a rotation. However, I don't like this. I rather reinforce this, have someone in bakery wasting time and utility and just playing for his life in there, okay? At the end, attackers, when they take control, they still have to open this wall. They don't have a free access to the side. In my opinion, you should reinforce these two walls. You shouldn't make a rotate. Reinforce the wall on the left, make head holes so you can hold code check, small bakery, red stairs, all of those things. Feet holes here, reinforcement in the middle so we don't get wall banged all the way when we are playing coffee. Some holes right here. We can hold prep, you know, the window, and we can use it from here as well. Freezer should be reinforced. Then we have prep. Prep right side should be reinforced. Feet holes on the left for more pressure. And they only have this cover. They cannot have a cover on the far right. So they're forced to play on this reinforcement. They can play shotgun. Small bakery wall should be reinforced, so anyone playing inside bakery doesn't get wall banged from outside small bakery window. You need to make a rotation, you don't need to reinforce it, and certainly don't castle this double door without a rotation. Next pump side, we have reading and fireplace. In my opinion, and most of the players and pros and whatever, this pump side is better than the other one. You want to reinforce these two walls, okay? Make a rotation to laundry. You can reinforce this wall for more cover and just being able to play here. Reinforce this wall on the right side because it goes to the window, okay? You don't want to get wall banged. Rotation, far left. Now you're safe. With these feet holes and with those head holes, if they have some like rotations or breach or whatever, and they want to get in, they're gonna get shot, okay? From all of these angles. And we're gonna hold top floor as well. So I just want you to see what's gonna happen if they try to get into the side. These walls, just let them be. You can even, if you want to, reinforce one of them. But here's the key part. Reinforce top floor, freezer walls, cocktail, okay? Open the hatch, and you just play here. You have all the vert holes to the reading door. You can make it here too. And yeah, your objective is to just waste time, play here, and then fall back. Moving on to canal, we have radar and server, I believe. So these two walls should be reinforced. This wall as well. Make feet holes, okay? So you can hold 90, red stairs, jump in, all of those things. From the other side, you can hold the push in from the breach. Make a rotation on the right side because it's not exposed to the breach. If it's on the other side, it's going to be exposed. Reinforce this so you don't get wall banged from all the way sky breach. You have feet holes there, so you can hold anyone pushing. From the other side, it works as well. In case they go in and want to plant a bomb, you can just deny the plant. These head holes allow you to put more pressure on the breach, surprise them. All the green walls and red walls should be reinforced. Make a rotation on the top. You can hold the breach, you can hold the red stairs. And I think you have one more reinforcement left, so you can reinforce this if you want to. If not, you can just make a punch hole and hold sky breach. Just be careful with that, right? And you can make a rotation. For canal downstairs, reinforce these two walls. I've seen some of you guys making holes, and it's just too much. You already have this wall with a hole, so you can hold the main stairs, okay? Rotation on the left side, reinforcement, so we have actually cover, you know. This could be open, like feet holes, head holes, whatever you decide, put a shield, so many different strategies. Or you can just reinforce it. It's better that you just reinforce. These two walls lead into scuba. Reinforce the left side, make head holes on the right. You can hold the staircase, hold the push. And it works the other way too. You know, you can just hold the rotation, hold the closet, hold the hatch drop. And if you make your holes a bit lower, you can actually hold maesters too, but up to you really. This hatch should be reinforced. And also we have side hatch. And then we are left with two reinforcements that you can use for top floor room if you want to. Now for third bomb side of canal, which is maps room, you can again come top floor, reinforce these walls. You can reinforce the hatch, or you can just leave it soft, okay? So in case they open it or whatever, you can just drop, and then if they want to push, you can just hold it from down there, C4, all of those things. This hatch you should reinforce, you shouldn't open it. But this one, again, you can open it since you have some roamers around here, holding top green, top red stairs. Maybe you can try to fall back from this one. As for bomb side, you need to reinforce this, this, and this, right? Make a rotation. I was thinking about opening this one, but no, it's not good. It's just gonna be exposed to the hallway, so don't do this. Reinforce these two walls, make a rotation. We have some feet holes to green stairs and a reinforcement right there. We can technically get rid of that reinforcement to use it for the hatches or some other wall for top floor. And same goes for these ones. Next we have Oregon, and we have games and kids dorms. Well, this is very simple. Rotation on the left side, so we can hold the big window, okay? We kind of can hold white as well if they push in. Reinforcement on the left, so we can actually play here and not get wallbanged. Reinforcement here on attic on the right side, so I can play here, have a cover. Rotation, two games walls, two attic walls, and then we have right here to trophy on swamp, okay? This should be obviously reinforced. And people say, don't open this, don't make head holes, don't do it unless you're actually contesting map. Look, you can still do it. It's good for pressure, okay? No problem with that. Or you can try to actually waste time, come back and then do it. No problem. But with these holes, you're all the time putting pressure on the main stairs guy and also like trophy and master bedroom, okay? So I don't see what's the problem. If you're actually shit at the game, sure, just don't do it, I guess, reinforce it. So yeah, you can do both of those things, see whatever you like. This one should be reinforced because they can get an angle from Armory window, like Ash charge it or shoot it, and then get an angle all the way to attic with these head holes and just rotation. So you can reinforce this. You can make some feet holes here, so when you're contesting trophy, you can hold the main stairs. And these head holes work the other way around as well, so you can hold attic too. Rotation to wide, I didn't talk about this, so obviously you want a rotation. Some people I've seen, they make just head holes. Don't do that. Rotation and head holes together, you know? Because in case you're getting pushed from the left side, you can rotate to the right side and just play time and whatever, you know, do hide and seek. Second bomb side is going to be downstairs, laundry and supply. So let's start with this laundry hole and reinforcement, where you should make it. The holes need to be on the left side. Why? Even though you're exposed, I mean, you're coming here and you're exposed, it's okay, it's fine, because then you're not exposed to the freezer staircase, to the freezer holes. You need to make some head holes on freezer and reinforce the left side. Now, in order to be able to rotate into closet and also put pressure in laundry, this should be reinforced, okay? Rotation, obviously, between sides. Reinforcement on the right side, a rotation to blue or bunker. Do not reinforce this single wall. Make holes on the top so you can contest the staircase. When they want to push down, they have to deal with so many angles. This one, middle, left side, and we can also wall bang them in pillar. Reinforce right side of E-box. Okay, so I can rotate in and out again. Head holes for more pressure. Now with these two walls, you can reinforce this, which is gonna stop anyone from wall banging you on the staircase to right here. And you can do the same thing with this wall. So in case they open the hatch and you're playing by the blue door or boiler door, and you still want to put pressure on, like, let's say blue and the staircase, you don't have to worry about getting wall banged. So you can reinforce this if you want to. And then we have three hatches. So one, laundry and freezer. Okay. Next map site is kitchen and dining. So let's start with the kitchen. 2 reinforcements. This is very obvious. Head holds to security. Station on the far right. Okay. This single wall, you should make it open like this. Okay. So we can throw smokes, peek out. It's just like an open wall, for example. It doesn't have to be a rotate, but you can make it like a rotate too. Both dining walls should be reinforced. This bathroom wall should be reinforced, or shower actually. On the left side, reinforced too. Make a rotation right side, because I'm not exposed to the wide window. I can just rotate in and out, right? And this one, I obviously need a rotate because I'm gonna defend here. So I want to be able to put pressure and maybe even just fall back, right? Reinforcement here, so I don't get wall bang, I don't get shot, and some feet holes, so we can stop them from pushing to the shower hall. The rest of the reinforcements, you can use the top floor. Reinforce white, so you don't get wall bang in case they're pushing from games and trophy and all of those things. Make a rotation so you can hold the big window jump in again. You can reinforce the hatch or you can open it, up to you. See what you want to do. Reinforce this, gives me cover to play on the kids door. And yeah, that's about it. And last website for Oregon, we have meeting and kitchen. Okay, so for meeting, obviously reinforce these 2 stage walls, but then you have to open the hatch, come top floor, and also reinforce attic. Your objective is to hold top floor. If you have the hatch open, you can just deny any push, any plant. You can reinforce this in case they want to push from the other side. Make the head holes. If they invest all their players for top floor, it's okay. We can waste time and then fall back. We have meeting hatch open and we have kids hatch open. Once we drop to side, this wall should be reinforced. Same goes for this one. Rotation between sides. Head holes from security. And from these head holes, since we have a rotation to security, from these head holes you can hold all the way to meeting as well. Obviously reinforce kitchen single, and that's about it. You're just holding both sides and you're also defending top floor. In case they want to do a fast push to kitchen, you have the hatch open, you have some verticals, so you can just hold this down. Next map, we have Outback, piano, and also laundry, okay? Rotation between side, rotation should be on the right side, because if it's on the left, you're gonna be exposed to the bull. But here you have cover from bull, and also you have cover from shark stairs with this box, okay? Reinforce next to the bomb, so this is your anchor spot, right? You wanna play behind this box, hold this. You don't wanna get wall banged from outside of games window. For bathroom, reinforce right side, make head holes on the left, okay? Look, you're not exposed to the window, right? If I go here, I can just peek it, but I can decide to stay here and not be exposed. Reinforce picnic walls, reinforce games walls, make a small rotation to the hallway. I know it's exposed to the window, but try to adapt, learn, okay? No one really wants to play here. Why would you play here? You can just play here, okay? And even if you want to play behind the bomb, is someone gonna sit outside of the window for the entire round? You have to basically think about all of these things, right? So sure, they can cut off some angle to here. It can be useless at the same time. This hallway allows you to retake the staircase, push close. And also with this rotation, you can hold master. We have reinforcement on the right side, right here, to cover the door in and out again. I don't want to get wall bang from bathroom. And some holes on the top so I can hold the breach. And last 2 reinforcements are just on the master or bunks. Next pump side, we have party room and office, okay? So let's start with party room, actually. 3 reinforcements, and then make head holes on this wall and the wall next to it. You can hold games all the way from here, okay? And you can also put pressure on anyone pushing bull. Obviously, these holds work the other way around too, so you can just do this, or attackers can do this, be careful. You make feet holds right here, so you can hold the garage stairs. Talking about reinforcing this one, let's wait, okay? Because there are 2 options. Obviously, reinforce these 2 walls in the electrical, reinforce this, make a rotation to garage. You want to hold garage. Place a shield here, zombie frost would be good. Some feet holds here, reinforcement on the left, so I can contest this area. And also hold the shark stairs. 2 games walls should be reinforced, so I can actually play around here and just contest. They have to push to the door, use their utility. And now let's talk about that 1 reinforcement. You can use it, like for example here, or like here, which is covering like behind the bomb and all of these things next to the rotation. Or just like let it be like that and reinforce this. Tuck in the corner, right? Hold this angle, hold the door, and you can also challenge the feet holes. I think this one makes more sense. And last bomb site for Outback is going to be green bedroom and reptile. So we have rotation between sides, okay? So I can go in and out right here. This is the best spot. You want to make a rotation to the hallway, something that Not a lot of you guys do. Only I see it in high rank. Reinforce the left side. This allows you to hold the push, okay, deny the plant and all of those things, and they have to clear you out from this hallway. You have head holes, so you can just hold the hatch up too. Reinforce this wall, because then you can just sit behind this, hold this, and this. Once you're playing the hallway, as we said, you can use these head holes to your advantage. These two walls obviously should be reinforced, which are under the hatch that you should reinforce too. You can use 2 reinforcements for top floor, for bunks, just to waste more time. They need this area to play vertical, push you out of your position. And you have 1 more reinforcement left. I made a rotation to piano, so you can just roam around here, waste time. You can try to reinforce bathroom maybe, or some other wall that you think is good. Next map, we have Themepark, and we have initiation room, and I believe office, yep. For initiation, reinforce these 2 walls obviously to bunks, but this one reinforce the left side and make head holes on the right side. You can put a mirror even here if you want to and just hold this area. Make a rotation here, okay, and make another rotation behind this coffee machine, I believe, yep. Reinforce this so you don't get wall banged from waiting room. Reinforce the left side here to cache, head holes, some holes there as well. You can hold top dragon and you can hold cache. Reinforce 2 office walls and also vault. Then you have, I think, 1 reinforcement left or something. It doesn't matter where you use it really, but make sure you just open this wall fully so termite cannot open the wall. Next bump side, we have daycare and bunks. Bunk walls all reinforced. The wall next to it reinforced too, because we can actually try to play inside of break room with these head holes. Try to hold yellow stairs, the push from waiting room, you know, so you can do that. Reinforce this one, make it rotate far left so you're not exposed to the window. And this reinforcement is for you to not get wall banged from the window. Rotation on the far left, reinforcement, the 2 walls in the middle, okay? Rotation on the left, head holes on the right. This rotation allows you to go to the hallway, retake this area, and maybe take a gunfight or just surprised attackers. Head holes allow you to keep the pressure on anyone pushing Kafe, so they have to deal with more angles. You can pick from behind the box as well. And then we have 2 walls top yellow. Okay, so reinforce these and reinforce the vault wall as well. If you don't know how to get up there, just hold space or just hold your jump and then go towards this. Now it's not working because I'm not sprinting. You have to sprint, so you see. Next bump side is Armory and Throne. Reinforce yellow walls. Reinforce maintenance and also barrel. Simple, right? That's 6 reinforcements. You are missing 4. One of them could be there because that can be a bit tricky. You know, people go there, make a punch hole, just open it, and then they just sit there waiting for you to rotate and then kill you. Okay, so you can reinforce that one. You can also reinforce this one, kind of the same thing. You can just get wall banged and they can cut you off. That's 8. Hatch is 9. You're missing 1. You can do anything with it. Moving on to Villa and AV and Games bomb side, you have to reinforce left side, make head holes for more pressure, okay? With this reinforcement, you can actually rotate to vault in and out, okay, and not get shot from study. Some people make a mistake and reinforce the right side. Rotation between sides, obviously. Reinforce this so we don't get wall banged all the way from outside. Vault should be reinforced. This wall to Nighty Hall should be reinforced with some feet holds, and the same goes for the other side. These 2 walls in games definitely reinforce. Don't make any holes on this, okay? It's just gonna be too much. And I still have so many reinforcements left. So what do I do with those? You can reinforce these walls so you can roam easier around this area. Again, Villa is kind of small, so they could push from here. If they don't push, it's all good. We're contesting map, you know. Next bump side, we have trophy and statue. So 2 reinforcements on the statue wall on the right side, head holes, and a rotation and basically a hole to closet. So I can hold anyone jumping in closet. At the same time, I'm putting pressure on master. Moving on to trophy, 2 reinforcements on the right side. Don't want to get wall bang from Astro window. Rotation to Astro. 2 reinforcements on the bathroom wall to closet, both on the left side. You can make basically feet holes on the left wall, but then you can actually get wall bang, you can die, so you gotta be careful with this setup. I rather have this reinforced and just like have someone watching it from statue, you know. And this rotation is for anyone playing inside closet, maybe like a mute Jaeger with a shotgun, so he's contesting this area, you know. You can shoot the ace charges and whatever. And in case he wants to fall back, if he can actually, you can just use the rotate, you know. We make head holes all the way. And with these holes, I can hold wolf, statue, bricks. I have a couple of reinforcements left. You can reinforce this one on the right side, so in case you want to just move out and peek out, you don't get wall bang from wolf window. Same goes for this one, because you can dive from all the way 90, so technically you can reinforce this. I think I have 2 reinforcements, and this is for roaming purposes, okay? So we don't want to get wall bang. Same thing, head holds, put pressure. Next actual good bomb site for a villa is going to be kitchen and dining, okay? Let's talk about top floor first. 2 reinforcements on statue, and with the head holds and whatever, you can hold the closet. We talked about it. Okay, same thing. But this time we're just going to have a rotation, hatch open. We can play in Astro with another teammate holding top for a short amount of time, and we can fall back from the hatch, or we can fall back from here, okay? In Memorial, these 2 walls should be reinforced. This wall and this wall should be reinforced. They are both close to the door. Rotation, okay? Feet holds to laundry. Do not reinforce laundry fully, okay? Only reinforce right side. So if they want to push, they have to deal with this guy, which is going to be very hard. Reinforce the middle, make a rotation on the right, head holds on the left, and reinforce pantry. And we have this reinforcement here when we drop the hatch. From here you can hold laundry, you can hold the door, and you can also hold pantry, and also you can hold memorial door. If you have some teammates playing inside living, that would be perfect, because then they can just make these holds, hold bottom astro, and hold bottom red from the door.